Hello, everybody. Marc Accettaga, Director of Training with the company. I just want to make a video to give you a little bit more of an idea of what my background is, and more importantly, how that ties into exactly what you can expect from the upcoming Accelerate event. So I spent 21 years in the field being the equivalent of a secret agent. I started from scratch. I never expected to do anything with network marketing. I went to college, got my degree, went into the real world, got very frustrated very quickly. Spent some time in just regular direct selling, actually going door to door and selling expensive cookware, china, and crystal. That didn't work very well. So then I ended up in network marketing, and I just fell in love with the concept of building teams. So I did that for 21 years. As I said, I was in 4 companies. It took me 2.5 years to get to the highest rank of the first company, just all organically, not really knowing what I was doing. After about 9 months in that company, I was on the verge of quitting, and a very critical thing happened to me. I went to a training event with the gentleman who would eventually become my mentor, a weekend immersion type event. And that event showed me exactly how to prospect, how to invite, how to present, how to close, how to train, how to promote, how to edify, how to understand the comp plan, building strategies, just so many things I was clueless about. And what I now realize is the reason that I almost quit after 9 months is why almost everyone quits almost every network company, because they're relying on the person who brought them in. And at the time, I didn't know, my friend Gary didn't know what he was doing. How would I know? You know what I mean? He said he knew what he was doing. So he was guiding me and instructing me. And I felt like, if you follow this analogy, Dallas is right in the middle of the United States. To the west is California, to the east is New York. And if someone had offered me $1 million to get to California quickly, if I started driving to the east towards New York, would it really matter how fast I was going? See, I was working really hard in network marketing and getting really frustrated because it wasn't working, but it's because I was going the wrong direction. I didn't realize that direction matters more than speed. I didn't realize learning the system matters more, believe it or not, than how hard you work. So once I went to that training, I went back to another one and another one and another one. I started bringing my team members to it. Before you knew it, I had dozens, then hundreds, and eventually thousands of team members at these events on a regular basis. And my group was running on autopilot. And I was not the primary voice for my team. The founder, the director of training, and then the other top trainers became the mentors of my entire team. Some of my team was better than me, and my sales just exploded, and I made a lot of money. So fast forward, I left that company, went to another one, started from scratch, got to the highest rank, following the same kind of system. My third and fourth companies, I've only been in 4, I raised to the highest rank in a company very, very quickly by running my version of the exact same kind of a training system. Then after I got done being a rep, a leader for 21 years, I decided to become a trainer exclusively. And I was a director of training for a company, and we set up this exact same kind of system where there will be 3 or 4 big events a year, and in between we'll have one-day events, but the 3 or 4 immersion events is when I get to work directly with the team. The other very top trainers get to work with them and do the same thing that first event did for me. Teach them exactly what they need to know tactically about prospecting, inviting, working online, working offline, how to do Zooms, how to do the product demonstrations, every how-to thing you could imagine. At this upcoming event, I'll be teaching many of those basic techniques. As a matter of fact, I'll do about 50% of this first training to lay down the fundamental basics, the bedrock that we want all people to be building their business on as we move forward with Secret. I'll also be joined by top representatives in the field, Red Diamond, Ali Song, Crown Royale top producer, Mr. Shin, as well as a couple of leaders from outside the region, Red Diamond, Musafir Najvi, Crown Royale, Jesse McPherson, and Crown Royale, Kai Jun. These people and myself will be bringing you all of the building techniques your team needs to know. I selected these people to train at this event because they are some of the best we have in the world of doing what we do. But moving forward, we're going to have a formalized program where people will become official trainers. We're going to have very strict criteria for people who are training at these events, must hit those criteria. Once they do, they'll be invited into trainer school. Well, I'll teach and train anyone who meets the criteria and wants to be a trainer for the company exactly how to do what we're doing. I look forward to many of the top trainers we have throughout the world being from Asia. So what you can expect from this event is your people will come in, and my goal is to make them low maintenance. We're going to work on teaching them a lot of personal development, a lot of leadership development mixed in with all the techniques. So your people become very independent and they become very easy for you to work with, because what I've found over the years is when you don't have a system like this, as a leader, all of my people look to me. So while I'd like to be out building new teams, getting new customers, or maybe just enjoying the fruits of my labor, it's hard for me to do any of that because I've always got to manage the people on my team because they come to me for everything. I want your people to go to the training system for everything, to go to the whole training program so you can get them in, start them off, spend some time with them, plug them into the system, and then you can go get new people and not have to worry about managing all your people all the time, not the way that you may be doing it right now. And eventually, once you start enough new teams and you plug enough people into the system and they're building from one event to the next event to the next event, and you as the upline have certainty of what they're learning the techniques, they're learning leadership, they're learning independence, then eventually you can literally just do nothing, which is, I think, every network marketer's dream. Take a significant period of time off and still have your organization move forward very much like a machine. I was able to show over 100 people how to earn $1 million using this system. I earned way over $1 million using this system. So my objective is to bring that to you so that you can use it in the exact same fashion. And we'll be doing this exact same system all over the world with Secret. In the near future, my team and I are working on putting together a training a video just to really explain the overall training system, which I think is going to make it crystal clear to everyone. But just for right now, because we have an event coming up in about 30 days, I want you to know what to expect. I've done this 4 times, got to the highest ranking companies 4 times, so I know how to build. But I really have spent most of my life studying leadership and personal development and the ability to really communicate that effectively. So I'm honored to have the privilege that you will allow me to talk to your teams. And I promise you, if you bring them to me, I will do the job properly so that you will have independent people who will produce more after the event than they do before the event. Hopefully that sums things up, and I look forward to coming to Korea sometime very soon and getting to meet all of you personally and develop friendships and many, many, many adventures for us all to have as the years move forward. Hi, my name is Marc Accettaga, and I have recently become the Director of Training for SEACRET Direct. It's my honor to announce that to you, but more importantly, I want to talk to you about opening seating for our first 3 events of 2021. They'll be virtual events, and they'll be called Accelerate. We're doing 3 different ones to address the 3 audiences we have globally around the world. The first one will be done the 3rd weekend of February for the Americas, North and South America. The second one will be done the 1st weekend of March for Europe and Africa. And then the 3rd and final one will be done the 2nd weekend of March for the Asia Pacific groups. I spent my first 21 years in the industry building teams and gathering customers just like you. So Isaac had asked me to lay down the foundational building principles, the how-tos, if you will, of what we want to do to get the entire global family moving forward to take us into the billions of dollars in sales. In addition to that, we'll also be doing a lot of leadership development training. And when I say we, you'll get a healthy dose of me at these events, but you're also going to get 2 top field leaders, people that are out there every day just like you, doing it at the highest level. The first one will be Musafir Najvi. Many of you obviously know Musafir. He's a great trainer and recently was promoted to Red Diamond. Also joining me at this event will be Jesse McPherson, the newest Crown Royale in North America. Jesse is an exceptional speaker and trainer. Those 2 gentlemen will be doing all the training with me at these events. And in addition to that, each of these 3 events will have Dr. Cohn speaking specifically about the product and the best ways to market and sell it. They'll have our new president, Mr. Eddie Head, someone who I've worked with for many years. You are going to love hearing from Eddie and all he's going to be bringing the company. And last but not least, you'll obviously also hear from our CEO and founder, Mr. Isaac Ben-Shabbat. At our Asia Pacific event, we're going to do something unique and different. On top of all the speakers I've already told you, we're also going to have 2 top field leaders from Asia who are going to be speaking and training at the event. So you will have a variety of all the other speakers globally along with your local top leaders, which is going to make this event even more unique and special. The price for this initial virtual event is only $125 US. Now, I promise you, at that price right there, it's worth every penny and more with the information we're going to be sharing with you. It's the inaugural event. It's going to be historic, and I assure you we're going to deliver. However, for anyone who pre-registers for the event, we're going to have an early bird special for only $75 US. And I'm telling you, at that price, you and your teams cannot afford to miss out on what we're doing. We're also going to have a VIP package that I'm very excited about. First off, you're going to get an hour-long video from me with more training above and beyond what I'm going to be doing at the actual Accelerate event. Then you're going to get a video from Isaac sharing with you his vision of what he believes this next chapter of SEACRET's growth is going to be about and what his vision is for where the company will be the next 5 to 10 years. And on top of that, there's going to be an additional training. So for anyone who's VIP, the Saturday following your event, there will be a 2-hour bonus training with myself, Musafir, and Jesse. And we'll do that for all 3 reasons. And here's the thing. Any of you have been to an event before? You know that people come charging in at an event, their activity goes up, their success goes up, but for a lot of people, about a week later, it starts to slow down a little bit. So we want to go ahead 1 week later and throw gas back on your team's fire. So you want to make sure as many of your people not only attend the event, but also get the VIP package, because then they're really getting 2 for the price of 1. This event's going to be historic. I know SEACRET's almost 10 years old. I understand that. but this new training platform is definitely going to help take us all to a different level of success. I promise you that. That's what I'm here to do. I'm so excited. I've been able to get on the phone and on Zooms with a lot of the existing secret leaders. I'm so grateful for the way you guys have blazed the trail and the bar of success you've already set. And for all the other people that are joining us right now, we are going to create a team that everyone in our industry is going to be talking about. So have a great day. Please go right now and get registered and make sure you're encouraging your team to do the same. I assure you, this first event will not disappoint. We will deliver everything we're talking about and more so.